Alright, so we've been working on this thing all day. We put on new lower control arm and ball joint, a new caliper and bracket, a new CV axle. We had to cut the tab for the sway bar link right there off of the old one and weld it on because I had already cut them off. We changed the inner and outer tie rod, cleaned out the boot, changed out the strut and the wheel because, yeah, look at this old wheel. Oh, God damn, have you ever seen that shit? But we already started it earlier, so we know it's running. I had to bend back the subframe a little bit right here because it cracked it and it was bent. And man, his old control arm, I don't even know where it went. But man, it egg-shaped this whole piece on the control arm. But man, yeah, we went out to salvage and got everything done. Yeah, look at that. God. But, oh, I found the center cap. But yeah, we're about to go on this test drive. This thing's been sitting here for a few months. I don't know how many months. It's been sitting here for a few. And he said he gave up hope on this car, and I just had a shit ton of old parts laying around. We ended up not having to use the axle because we just took the brand new one from the salvage yard. Yeah, here's his old shit. And I ripped the whole axle apart out of there. And I don't know where the knuckle went. It's somewhere, but it broke the knuckle in half. And it bent this strut up here and right here. And then egged that and fucked off the bushing here. It bent the inner tie rod pretty good. I tried to bend it back, but it just didn't work. So we just put a brand new one on there. But yeah, we're about to go on this first test drive, so y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, look with the red LEDs. Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to hold the door.
Fired right up. How the brakes feel? Oh yeah, it feels great. Oh yeah, didn't he want you to come get him?
Oh yeah, huh?
Just honk the horn.
Oh, he's standing out on the... I see him outside. He's out the back door.
You should roast him. It's okay, it's just the glass. Man, did you see that, baby? Hold on, let me video from outside. Alright, don't do it turning though, straighten the wheel first. There we go, hold on, let me go to that side. Cause that's the bad side, that's the shit we replaced. Baby, that thing shits and gets. I think today was a success. Alright YouTube, so it's Sunday. I've got the radiator and the fans in. I'm not hooking up the lines because I'm going to do the external trans cooler. I just haven't pulled them out of the transmission yet. So the radiator's in. And then I did manage to get the SD headers down pipe off. I had to fight it, and I spent like 2 hours over here fighting it. But finally got them off. So I ended up destroying the O2 sensor in the process. But it's okay. But yeah, that bolt, it was sitting all the way up flush right against the O2. So I had to get that loose before I could get the O2 to loosen, and then it wouldn't even loosen. It started stripping out. But finally, I ended up I had to use my grinder right there, and I just cut the end of that bolt off right there until I could fit the closed end of the wrench on there, and was able to put a wrench on the other end for leverage and got it loose. So had to bend the fuck out of that hanger piece to be able to get the wrench in there, but I got it out. So some progress, not a lot. Then I went to the salvage yard, got some GXP vents and some plug wires, and this deal I'll have to use it for the 97, but got some little goodies, making some progress. So sometime this week I'm hoping to get back over here and drop the subframe and transmission, as I need to get this thing out of here so I can power wash it and get the new rack on, and I need to pull the side cover off to finish the Transgo shift kit. So yeah, I still got a ways to go, but I'm making progress a little bit at a time. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys updated. Hey YouTube, alright, it is Thursday. It's like February 2nd or 3rd, and yeah, we got a shit ton of snow last night, and tried to start the car, the battery's dead, so I threw it on the charger, and girl's car started up though. We've already got it thawed out, and yeah, so but yeah, just trying to get the car started. I gotta run up to Walmart. I'm just gonna buy a new battery. They're $50, and I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, it's just a 1-year warranty, and it's already like 2 years old, so no worries. Just gonna go get a new one, and I have a junk one inside that's from like 2016, so I'm gonna take that one as my core, because I'm sure I can still probably charge this one up and get it to hold a charge, even if I use it for just temporarily. I might just use the new one for now, and then once I get the 07 going, I'll take the brand new one and put it in the 07 and just charge this one up and put it back in here, and hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer, so it won't be that big of a deal. But either way, I don't know, we'll figure it out. So but yeah, I'm gonna let this thing charge up, and I'll give you guys another update. Ooh, hey, so I just thought of something. So I'm gonna go see, while this is charging, I'm gonna go see if the 06 will start. Well, good thing she covered her windshield. See what the temp is. 32 degrees. This one fired up. So at least one of the cars has a good battery. Oh, what the hell? Oh, something got frozen. Alright, well, I fixed it. It was just the pull latch was still lifted out. So I'm going to try to start the 97 now. No, he did. That sucks. Alright, well, that thing's just gonna have to charge. So, I guess y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, y'all. Well, it's still fucking snowing. I went to Walmart, got a new battery, got it in the 97. Starts up. It's mint, so I threw the old one on the charger. It's been charging for, I don't know, like 6 hours or so. And yep, up to 98 subscribers now. So, yeah, I didn't get a whole lot done today, but it's alright. It's just too damn cold. It's like 18 degrees or some shit. And it's just been snowing non-stop. It stopped for a few hours today, and I got out there and shoveled, and then it started snowing again, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to give it a couple days, and I'll get some more stuff done, so y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Hey, YouTube. Alright, so it's Friday, February the 4th. It's 11:30 at night. It was a pretty nice day today, and I got a little bit of stuff done, but not much. But so I ran over to my storage today to grab some stuff, and I grabbed this filter. I got this filter from the salvage yard last week, and I already had this little boot, so I grabbed it, and I grabbed a 4-inch aluminum elbow, but I couldn't get that to fit in the filter. So this is the same style boot as this factory on this is my girl's Buick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this sensor out, pop this whole front cover off, take it out, remove the air filter, undo these two 8mm bolts, and pull the center section out. That'll expose the computer, and then I'm just gonna pop that in there and just keep that factory section that holds the computer, and that air filter should just fit right up in there, and I'll be able to plug the sensor in. I'll probably keep the original one because it looks a little bit nicer than this one. They just pop out. So I'll pop this one out, I'll pop that one out, and put that one in here, since I've already got this boot screwed down to the filter, and start getting this thing apart. And yeah, so y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, y'all, so I've got the box out. I've got the computer just sitting in there right now. So the dilemma is, with the computer in there, it's just sitting about right here. And so the end of the filter, about the last 2 inches, hits on this inside piece. So the dilemma is going to be either cut this thing in half down the sides, and then just cut that out completely, and see maybe if I can just pull that out completely. But I don't think it does. I think it's molded in. But I might be able to just pull that piece out. And if I can just pull it out, then I'll just put this back in there, put the computer in there, and I'll have enough space. And I'll just leave that whole little box cut out piece. That way it'll hold the computer and keep the computer from flopping around. And it'll still look kind of stock-ish. Just a big-ass filter. So I'm going to keep working at this thing, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright guys, I got it. So all I did was I pried up and pushed down on this piece, and it pushed it out. So now the inside piece is out. So now I've got to take this foam piece, and it goes on like that, and kind of just sandwiches to that intake hole there. And I don't know, maybe one day, maybe I might run and make it a fender well intake through that hole. I don't know. Right now I just want to give her car a little bit more oomph to it. And she's starting to get the hang and drive in and really digging her car. And she wants to get some 20s. So we've been looking at some different 20s online. And they're kind of pricey, like $1,200–1,300 bucks just for some wheels. But she wants something like a bronze or the champagne kind of tan color to match the car. But she wants them to stick out and match, like kind of line up with the fender wells, like the 20s do on the 06 over there. But she doesn't like how far they sink in. And so yeah, here in next month or so, I know we've been looking, if we find a good enough deal, then we might just get some used something. And I mean, I found a really nice set of black Boss 20s with good tires on them and just a little bit of curb rash, and they're all black with polished lip and a chrome center caps, and they look really nice. But she's not really digging the black, but it's $400 bucks for 4 wheels and tires, and the tires are really nice. So I don't know, here we're gonna get some wheels for it soon. But I know she's really been digging the car and really enjoys driving it. She named her Eleanor. And so I'm just trying to give her a little bit more power. We've already done all the top end stuff, all the gaskets, injector O-rings, valve cover gaskets, plugs and wires, coil packs, ignition control module. Yeah, I've already done a lot of work to this thing. It needs a transmission service or a transmission swap, one of the two. I think we're going to try a service, and if it doesn't help it, then we're just going to swap the whole transmission. But yeah, she just wanted to give it a little bit more oomph. So I'm just helping her give old Eleanor a little more oomph. So I think this will help out really nice and give it a nice little sound to it and give her a little bit more beans. So I'm going to get this thing thrown back together in here, and I'll give you guys another update. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, you guys. Well, that's not going to work, because whenever I have this in there and I put the computer back in there, there's not enough room for the filter to fit. So I would have to cut the top of this off. And it's 11:30, 11:45 at night right now, so it's way too late for me to be out here sawzalling this thing in half. And I want to get this thing done. So the only other thing I can think of is to try to break this apart right here, so I can keep the bottom tray but not have the top housing. It looks like it'd be fairly easy. It goes all the way around. So I guess I'm going to try to break this apart, and I'll keep you guys updated. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, you guys. So yeah, this seam, cracking it apart, it's working perfect. I just used the 2 flatheads and a rubber mallet. And stuck a flathead in there, tapped it a couple times, twisted it, popped it free, and just started working my way around. Now I'm around to this back side, so I just got to finish this off. And the whole top section will be off, and I'll still have the lower as the PCM tray. So yeah, I'll try to keep popping this off while I'm recording. Alright, there's that one. Little one, pop that in there. Alright. go. There's my lower PCM tray. That's badass. So now, move this out of the way. Okay. Set the PCM tray in place. And set that in place there. And just like that. Now you have your factory air box is your PCM tray. And now I can take this and it'll go right on. Just like so. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, I'm going to get this thing finalized and get this boot on here because it's kind of a pain in the ass. And then get this thing plugged in and then I'll do a startup. So, y'all stay tuned and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, you guys, so it's finalized. It's on there good. Got the sensor plugged in. So, I'm going to go ahead and fire her up. Pretty quick install, like 20 minutes once I finally got this connected. So that's it. Not too bad at all. So I'll probably go drive it around a little bit tomorrow. It's still pretty slick out tonight. All that snow was melting today. And once it got dark, it all started turning to ice again. So, he's at 184,000 miles. Not bad though. Turn my flash off. Get the seat back some. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's running great. Running nice and smooth. Seems to be running better than what it was with the factory air box. Before it was kind of stuttering a little bit and it was hard to start. Now it's not hard to start. It's fired right up. No hesitation. And it's been sitting for like a couple hours, so it's not like it was already warmed up. I mean, y'all seen the thermo. It was on cold when I started it. It's going up a little bit now. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I'll go do a little drive with it tomorrow. It's already late. It's like midnight, so that's gonna be it for tonight, y'all. But I'll try to get some more stuff done tomorrow and try to get something done on this thing. I mean, I brought Oh wait, they're over here. I brought these for the 06. I mean, one of these downpipes I'm going to end up using for, probably this one I'm going to use for the Grand Am, because it's already got the headers. But I want to try to weld this to this rear header and use the front header. And I've got two different factory crossover pipes. That's a rear header. I know I've got two different factory crossover pipes. I want to try to, yeah, there's one, and the other one's inside. But what I'm wanting to try to do is I'm wanting to try to weld the flange on to this front header where the crossover pipe normally slides on to the header. And I want to try to weld the flange on for the factory crossover to bolt to, and then try to weld onto the rear for the factory crossover to bolt to. Even if I got to weld some other piping onto it, I want to try to make it to where I could use the factory crossover pipe. I know this one's really fucking weird shaped, and that's, I mean, so normally it would just go to like right there at this bend about here, and it's kind of bent and made differently, but I don't know, it's just something I want to try to do. Try to just weld it together so that way I don't have to worry about leaks and shit. Because if I can get this shit to work and get it to fit and get that flex welded on, then I'll have everything I need, and I can just put that on the 06, and that'll fix the exhaust issues with it being loud. And that's really the only downside to the 06 right now, is it's fucking loud, and the 02s aren't hooked up because it's just straight open down pipe. So I know, I want to get this thing going and see if the misfire is just because there's no exhaust or what. Because if I can get this thing connected and it'll run better and don't misfire, then I don't know, maybe I can just drive this thing. But I'm pretty sure there's something up with the engine. But I don't know, sometimes it's something simple and something you overlook. So I figured before I fuck with pulling the engine out and doing anything major on it, I'll at least try some little shit and see if I can at least get it to run better. And if I still can't get it to run better, then I'll probably just buy a whole nother engine from the salvage and throw in there and go from there. So, but yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for tonight, y'all. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys updated. Y'all have a good night.